The tall fast bowler Zishan has been brought back into the attack after he went for 22 in his 3 overs, but he got 1 wicket of Faizan. He's going to bowl from that same end, which is our commentary box end. Runs are now coming in very freely, especially from Kamran Ghulam's bat. He mentioned his 61 runs, his last half of that has come in no time.
Ran straight down the middle of the pitch. Kamran Ghulam. Walid Yaqub just moved away from the action pretty quickly. Yeah, Kamran Ghulam has found that rhythm. One of the things that I was listening to you guys earlier, that the batters who get in will have to make it count. And Rizwan also took his time, but now he seems to be finding the middle of the bat. That really hit the sweet spot of the bat, and it went and went.
Something that is a huge necessity and something that feels big and great.
Looking for 2 was Kamran Ghulam, not there. These 2 are very short and quick between the wickets. We're talking about Kamran Ghulam's resurgence in this innings, the later half of his innings. He's really found the boundaries with ease, and Rizwan having hit that last boundary. Shadab really felt the need to change the pace. That's why he brought the tall fast bowler in. Very interesting to see young Zishan. He's very talented. This is a big stage for him.
He's bowling the middle leg line, so it's just once again nicely worked away. Both the batters are finding it easy, closing the face of the bat. All the deliveries in this over have gone for those singles on the onside. That is the time when you start becoming a touch predictable as a bowler. He's got Shadab captain and Hamad to his right and left to give him a bit of advice at the top of his mark. Should be a wide. Oh no, it isn't. That surprised everyone, including the batter.
Everyone indeed. I make this point that it's a huge test. We all know Zishan is very talented, but it'll be a test of his character and temperament in front of this big crowd and against some big names. Well, height, line, everything was going against Zishan. Umpire Wali thought otherwise.
Kamran will keep strike. It's 141 for 2.
Crowd has steadily built. I'm pretty sure when the lights are on, this ground will be absolutely full. Still almost half full. Huge crowds to the right of us. Faisalabad has never disappointed when it comes to attendances at cricket ground. This iconic venue at Iqbal Stadium, seen plenty of history over the years.
Shadab now has changed ends. He's taken that side, far end from Osama Mir. He's into his third now.
Always had a feeling that far end is better for spinners, although Osama went for plenty.
Asking for two. And pushing it and completing it nicely. 70 meters the boundary. All rounds. The big boundaries can always easily squeeze a single on the throw.
That's Azan Awais. Poor effort in the deep from the youngster. The throw was lifeless and very inaccurate. Kamran Ghulam, very steady performer at the domestic level, be it with the red ball or in 50 overs in particular. Reached his 50 in a flurry earlier on, studded with strokes all around the wicket. Pretty good against spin generally.
Yeah, that's a bit of a slog, isn't it? Against the spin, playing it to square leg. Just a single.
He's looked better when he's attempted to go down the wicket and hit straight down the ground. Probably that was a premeditated stroke because it was flighted up by Shadab. Seeing yourself on big screen always get people excited. No different here in Faisalabad. Despite the heat of the afternoon, they've turned up. Some good action so far, Sikandar. I'll just put it to you. What do you make of action so far? We're into the 27th over. Mid-on has been brought up in the ring for Rizwan. There's a straight deep mid-wicket and there is a square leg.
It's looking very busy. Both Rizwan and Kamran Ghulam move a lot inside the box, looking to create gaps, a lot of body movement, angle bats. End of another over, 27 bowled, 145 for two.
Good partnership between two similar players in stature. Kamran Ghulam has looked in more fluent form than Rizwan. Said Kamran Ghulam formidable off the back foot in particular. Was quick to punish anything. Slight miscue, but still went through with the shot. That happened a couple of occasions in his innings. Tall limbs, tall hands, and Zishan grabs that ball. Almost caught Rizwan off his guard.
Good hit to Swipper.
If you remember Sikandar, you remember similar incident, a famous West Indian
Never run
fast
so well
bowler.
this over.
Anderson Cummins, I think it was. He got Asif Mujtaba in one of the games, but this is Kamran Ghulam exploring all parts of Iqbal Stadium, Faisalabad, at his best when he was looking to go downtown. Equally good off the back foot, using the depth of the crease. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Basir Khan sprawling himself. Excellent anticipation. That's a key area, backward point. Very agile, and you have to concentrate every single delivery. Setting a good example for some of the other youngsters in the team. Good fielding there from Abasir.
Shadows are lengthening here at the Iqbal Stadium.
still the lights aren't on yet. You just hardly see the shadow anymore. The sunlight is hiding behind those shorter stands. And it does get a bit hazy as well. Usually you decide at the start of the tournament that what is that key time when you'll start switching those lights on. I wonder what the call is. But by 5 o'clock, you do see those bulbs coming up.
It has already started to get hazy, Sikandar, like you mentioned. Talking about the light, you see there is no more shadows. And also, it'll be difficult to keep the same timing every day because the sunlight hours are reducing as we head into the winter. Don't feel it like that at the moment. If you are here in Faisalabad, it's pretty hot and humid. But such is the case in September and October. The daylight hours come down pretty quickly. It would be pretty close to a scheduled close of play for a regular test match day, just after 5 here in Faisalabad. This was dug in deep, and it is very high for Kamran and given as such this time by Waleed Yaqub.
Yeah, this one surely is on.
Last time, what you can say that Aleem Dar was very sure it wasn't wide because Kamran had ducked a little bit. Yes, you can say that the umpire, looking at it straight on, didn't feel that was going down the leg. This was surely a clear call, straight away from the square leg. Umpire Aleem Dar, it's a wide. Oh, he just gives the charge, completely misses. One of those eyes wide shut kind of shot. You made up your mind that you're going to go after him. Now, he's actually shadow practiced what he should have played over extra, but he was aiming to go mid-wicket, isn't it?
Yeah, went right across. Did some part right. Probably he was second guessing that Zishan will bowl a fuller delivery, having bowled a wide over his head, the short one. But then the right stroke would have been over extra, like he realized just a little while after the event. Always easy.
A single brings the 150 for UMT Markhors, 28 overs bowled.
Wonderful partnership and still counting for the delight of this almost capacity crowd in Faisalabad. So far, so good. 86 runs. And now is also making a lot of use of his feet, which has been the hallmark of his performances in domestic cricket. 150 comes up already in the previous over for UMT Markhors. So are they on track, Salman Bhatt, or a bit behind?
I think they're doing pretty well, especially after the two wickets that fell, and they were pretty close to one another. And since then, these two have taken over, developed a very good partnership. Kamran Ghulam on 70 of 62 has been in control of whatever has happened in the center, along with the very experienced Rizwan, who is taking his time. He's gone to 24 of 41, and the team is 152, 8 wickets in hand, and another 21.4 overs to go. So the position is pretty solid. The base is set, and now it's up to these two set players and the ones to come to make the most of it. And Shadab is in his fourth over, hasn't had a wicket so far, given away 18 runs.
Metro 1 wicket is the call by the wicketkeeper, but another wide by the bowler. Shadab has utilized his fast ball, especially in the short burst. Hasnain first for 3, then for 2. And once again, back-to-back wides.
Yes, another wide, and I think he's just being a little more careful. He's bowling on the offside. He has his majority of fielders in the ring, on the boundary, on the offside. 2 behind point, 1 at covers, and 1 behind point on the boundary. And this one is cut straight to the point fielder in the ring. Dot ball after a couple of wides. So straight away the bowler is under pressure. He's just bowled 3 balls, given away 4 runs. Can't afford a boundary.
Was able to go past that inner circle. So how do you see the strategy of Shadab using his fast bowlers in quick burst? Ahmad Bhatt also came back for his couple of overs, and Zishan was not brought into the deck in the first spell.
Well, I think it was pretty sensible because it was very hot in the middle, and we saw some very long warm-ups going on, and then the fast bowlers who had to come on and perform with the new ball. This one once again pushed in the gap on the offside, and it's good to see that the fast bowlers were being looked after, giving short bursts and asking them to bowl in the right areas, and then have a good rest after a short spell. That's the way how you manage your bowlers in such heat, just to make sure that you're managing their workloads and not exposing them to potential injuries.
And finally found the gap. Kamran Ghulam latched on to that opportunity and found it just behind the square. Boundary to end the over.
UMT Markhors के fans। किस प्लेयर की टीम जीतेगी? क्या शादाब की टीम जीतेगी? या फिर रिजवान की?
So it's going to be Ahmad Bhatt now to operate from the pavilion end, and Rizwan facing him. 160 for 2, 30th over to kick off, and match is evenly poised at the moment. Marcos would love to carry on, build on this platform. And Rizwan comes down the wicket, hits it over mid-wicket, possibly just 1 bounce before the boundary. The umpire will just make sure, and that also brings up the 100 partnership.
Clearly this is the action time for this partnership. Walid Yaqub requesting to go upstairs. But when you are starting an over in this way, then this is going to be a huge one for Lake City Panthers. Made good use of his feet at one moment in time. It was looking that he was losing, going towards the pitch of the ball, but finally find it, just made it. It's a maximum.
Yes, just crossing the ropes and gets the maximum. So first ball straight away, he puts Ahmad Bhatt under pressure. He knows now he's got his work cut out. The next 5 deliveries, he's already conceded 6 of the first one. And Rizwan, the very experienced batter, knows when to attack. And goes again, repeats the stroke, this time more convincing, even bigger, another 6. Brilliant shot.
And when you add the acoustic angle to that shot, this is even more delight for this almost capacity crowd in Faisalabad. Almost an action replay of the previous shot, but even better and with a lot more distance to cover. No doubt about that one. Almost into the crowd. Rizwan has finally put his dancing shoes on. Great connection, massive sound. And when you count the last ball of the previous over, these are 16 runs of the previous 3 deliveries, Salman.
Yes, he started
started off carefully, making sure that he is around. Remember, he's the leader of this team and also the most experienced player that they have. So he made sure he took his time. And now, when he's watching the ball well, he's starting to take chances, looking to dominate. And once again, good cricket this. Two big blows and then a single down to the third. Putting pressure on the bowler and the opposition. 173 and touching distance with that 6 runs per over mark.
So these are the 2 6s. The first 2 deliveries of this over. Ahmad Butt already in back foot, even better, almost an replica, but with a lot more power and that acoustic angle, giving a lot more confidence to Rizwan.
This time, good line, good length, a dot ball, some relief for Ahmad Butt. Out of those 2 strokes, Akil, if you had to pick the one and only difference, it was the distance. The second one going further into the crowd, in the stands, and the result the same. 6 runs on both occasions. So already 13 of this over and 12, I believe, in the last over. So runs coming thick and fast and pressure on Panthers.
A good comeback by Ahmad Butt. Remember, he's already under tons of pressure, bowling his 6th over. But the good part for Shadab is going to be they've got plenty of options remaining. Hasnain and Zishan could still bowl 10 overs in between them. He has got 4 more to go, Ahmad Butt.
Yes, bowled pretty decently. The first 5 overs costing only 23 runs. And this over already 14 with those 2 maximums that Rizwan took off. Once again, Rizwan is the man facing. Last ball. Pushing down the ground. And no run this time.
30 gone, 174 for 2.
So this is just in anticipation of what is going to transpire in Faisalabad. As they say, fun begins when the sun sets. And looking at the different